You ever notice when you're on a deck of cards, after a while one or two cards goes missing? That's because in every deck of cards there is a set of cannibals. And in this particular deck, the cannibals are the four kings. You see, that's what the K stands for, K for cannibal. Now what do cannibals eat? They eat pygmies. So I'm going to pull out 3 number cards and they'll represent the pygmies in this routine. Okay, so 3 2s, they're good pygmies. Okay, so we've got the pygmy, 2 of spades, the pygmy, 2 of diamonds, and the pygmy, 2 of clubs. Over here, we have the 4 kings, and they're going to be the cannibals in this routine. And this is how it goes. The cannibals form a giant mouth. They're running through the jungle. They come across the first pygmy, and it goes, smells like the pygmy, 2 of clubs. So they flick that pygmy, 2 of clubs over, they take it into its mouth. They chew and they chew and they chew, they roll over in their backs, they rub their bellies, and they burp. And with that, of course, we see that the first pygmy is completely gone. It's completely eaten by the kings. The kings are still hungry. Next up is going to be the pygmy, 2 of diamonds. Into the king's mouth, the 2 of diamonds goes. The cannibals, they chew and they chew and they chew, they roll over on their backs, they rub their bellies, and they burp. And with that, of course, we see that the next pygmy is completely gone, completely eaten by the cannibal kings. Okay, so the kings are still hungry. Next up is going to be the unfortunate 2 of spades. Into their mouths, the 2 of spades goes. And what do? They chew and they chew and they chew. They roll over in their backs, they rub their bellies, and they burp. And with that, of course, we see that the next pygmy is completely gone, completely eaten by the cannibal kings. Okay, so now the pygmies are gone, completely eaten by the kings. But what happens next is the strangest part of all. The kings, being cannibals, they start to cannibalize themselves. Strange but true. Okay, so first up is going to be the King of Diamonds. We see that the King of Diamonds is now gone. Next up is going to be the King of Hearts. And we see that the King of Hearts is now gone. Last but not least, it's going to be the King of Clubs. And if you listen closely, you can even hear their bones crunch. So now the King of Spades has eaten all the other cannibals. But if I was to cut that King of Spades open and look inside his belly, I would find the other 3 kings. And inside their bellies, would you believe it, we would find the 3 pygmies. We'd find the pygmy, 2 of diamonds, the pygmy, 2 of clubs, and the pygmy, 2 of spades. And that's the story of the Cannibal Kings.